Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 89 of the TTV Podcast. I'm Messina.
I'm LJ.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Ian.
I'm Viper.
And as you may have noticed, over the past couple days, we've been releasing a bunch of Hero Factory stuff on the channel, and you may have already noticed in the LP and the review of the show, LJ has a new mic. Should mention this officially.
And it's already messing up.
we probably should mention this officially. Yep, it's a new microphone, so now you can hear me as I truly sound.
I'm sure.
Like this.
And see, here we have Ian in his natural habitat, thinking he's funny. He actually isn't.
Anyway.
Ian, to take a page out of Kahi's book, you should make comics.
Wow.
Why only losers make comics?
That's why you should make comics. Anyway,
So yeah, okay, let's just do
Wait.
this. So, this episode is going to be very limited in discussion topics, but as far as news, well, for starters, it's been a jam-packed couple days on the channel, and it's only going to continue. We've had videos like every day, 3 videos released in a day. We've got Hero Factory, Invasion from Below, the game. We reviewed the game, we're doing a Let's Play on the game, well, we are reviewing the game in an LP. We reviewed the special, and I was super critical on it, even though in hindsight, I don't think I hated it as much as I portray. I was just disappointed.
Oh, wow,
But
really?
it's my job to
Yeah.
the opposing person with
Jeez.
different opinions.
So hateful.
Mass was just a pessimist and a hater. It was the greatest special
We all
ever of all time.
have the capabilities to be.
You know what?
and hating.
I'm gonna go on record and say I hated it too.
You didn't even watch it, I bet.
I did.
You
I
did?
watched it. Yeah.
What-
Everyone watched it.
What parts didn't you like about it?
Kahi and LJ's lack of entertainment.
So you watched the review, not the actual special.
Oh, that, no.
Wow.
Just them playing the game. That was the only
you know,
thing.
I feel that there is a little bit of a bridge of interest here.
Oh, really?
The bridge is about to get burned.
Alright. Burn it. Burn it down. Burn it to the ground.
We can't wait to burn it to the ground.
Okay, yeah, so anyway.
Okay, let's move on.
I had to do that in Vin's stead. But yeah.
Yeah.
So we're only going to have more Invasion from Below content in the next couple days. We are going to finish up the LP, which I don't know how many more parts you have. Like 5, maybe 7,
Yeah,
6.
5.
And the review's up. That's getting a lot of traction. In hindsight, we probably should have done a website tour going over the new layout, but I think everybody's figured it out by now. And it is leaps and bounds better than the atrocity that was the 2013 layout, which barely functioned half the time. So I'm glad.
Great job, guys.
They've improved. So that's that. And then also another video which has gone up on the channel is our first collaborative work with the Custom Bionicle Wiki. This is a special episode of their series Mata called Vocal Therapy. And it was pretty funny. And
Yeah, I liked it.
I
I
loved
loved it.
a lot of traction,
I loved it. It was
positivity,
hilarious.
even though it has 4 dislikes. Curse.
Which is unusual.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And
I think one of them was Ian.
It's Crackerjack.
Yeah, he's just like, videos. Kahi,
If it was me,
was it your friends again?
Yes, it's totally them. And not people like MT or what's his name?
Steven Villman.
Stephenville was a fan of ours.
There were crocodiles here. My apologies.
So,
We're just kidding, Steve. We love you, man. It's all good, man.
Ian loves you. Nobody
I
else.
love crocodiles.
that's the deal with Mata. It's getting traction. And now we arrive at the only bit of actual news that we have to bring you today. So somebody posted on Eurobricks this topic on a site called Pocky-land.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
my man,
know.
no.
I don't know either. And there's a bunch of interesting stuff here because it's basically pictures from the 2014 summer retailer catalog, but they're not what you'd expect. They're not full pictures. It's like somebody zoomed in and took snapshots with like a phone, and he didn't bother to get the majority of the pictures, and like he didn't get any of the confidential markings. And it's for almost all themes. We don't have pictures of agents or, you know, certain other stuff, but it's the ones most people care about. We have some Chima pictures, Ninjago, superheroes, or one Hero Factory picture. And then, well, we have a picture of some friends set,
No!
including
Wait a second.
the fabled Panda. But we will get to that in due time.
Oh boy.
Let us start off first with the Legends of Chima.
Yay.
And I'm gonna post the pictures in the chat. That is the first one. Now, I don't really know what to make of this. I really don't, because we have
Slow.
an orange guy that's probably a tiger sitting on some contraption. Then to his right, we have a trans blue figure with a golden wolf head fighting Lavertus. And then below, we have a flick fire missile being launched.
Flick fire missile! And is that a bear or?
It looks like
on the left looks
yeah.
like the tiger.
No. Below Lavertus, because there's a figure there.
it looks like a wolf or something or other. It has ears, has pointy
Yeah,
ears,
it's all white.
Hey,
Yeah.
so it's difficult to tell.
So I can tell that finally Lego's decided, you know what? People like Tahu and Kopaka back in Bionicle, right? Yeah, they did. How's about we make the later half of Chima, Tahu and Kopaka, the series?
apparently
Okay.
his executives sound just like LJ.
They do. That's an example and a preview of how I will be successful.
Vroom vroom.
Alright, losers, listen up. This is how we're gonna make Bionicle much better.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
to be
we
fair,
do not
though,
have pictures of Voom Voom the vulture.
What you
He's
just say?
going.
But we do
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
I-
picture of the mammoths.
Hey Manny.
They are big figs like the Hulk and Green Goblin. But
Well, the ultra
I mean,
green
let's
goblin.
look at.
Manny the Mammoth.
Let's face it.
What
Let's face
the
it, right?
hell?
If they include like a sloth alongside, you know, tribe of sloths alongside the
maybe the
saber-toothed
sloth
tigers
is
and
the
the mammoths,
Ice Age Chima adaptation.
Ice Age Chima.
Awesome.
I can't
Just-
believe Sid Tybalt off Romeo and Juliet. I never look at Tybalt the same way again in that film.
I never watched those films ever again.
It's the one with Leonardo.
So-
I
Oh,
never watched
DiCaprio.
them, period.
Chima,
But yes.
Chima Mammoth. Yeah, it's ugly.
I don't know, I think it captures the look of a mammoth fine.
I
Yeah,
guess
I
I
think
think
it's
it should just be a darker color, I think, and then it'd be
I
fine.
can't even
It
tell what
looks-
color that is. It looks like either yellow or tan.
That's orange.
Yeah, it is hard to see from this photo.
It's orange.
But we're getting a mammoth construction figure, so now we know it'll be the
It's a,
bulky archetype with stormer chest plate, more likely than not.
it's a Geordie Shore mammoth.
Wow,
A Jordy, a
Wow.
wait,
That was-
Wow.
did you just
Wow.
did you just say a Jordy Shore mammoth?
Jersey Shore, yo.
Yeah, no, I know, but
You know
You know,
that
I
one
got it.
annoying show
TTV
that
episode,
everybody
TTV episode 89.
I was gonna
Woolly
say it was
Mammoth
a
from the
Georgia
Jordy
mammoth.
Shore. Wait, no.
hates? Boy, man, this is the Jordy Shore.
I- Viper, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna go off with a joke and you cut me off, and I'm so glad because now I'm never gonna say it. Thanks for taking.
Thank you, Viper. Thank you.
Oh.
Thanks for taking the bullet.
That is a snippet from the Phoenix Fire Temple. And in
Actually, I was
it, in
gonna
it
say
you
it's-
can see the tigers and also the Phoenix tribe.
Okay, this reminds me, Kahi, I can finally say this since you're here. it makes so much sense now. And in Here Factory, we got the Fire Lord. So someone mentioned this in the comments because I wanted to bring this up with you. In Chima, we're getting the Phoenix King.
I thought Phoenixes
See,
were awesome.
Ah,
Yes.
I personally wanted to mention that in Chima we were getting the Phoenix King, and then someone in the comments mentioned, yeah, and in Hero Factory we got Fire Lord.
I know it's pretty interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder how far they'll be able to go with this before they go back. I mean, of course, Bionica we had
The Fire
bending
Lord
overall.
Avatar.
So bending, then the Fire Lord, then the Phoenix King, then Amon, and then
yeah,
like
they're gonna take away. Oh, that makes so much sense. All these new tribes, they're taking all the chi, all of the animals bending away.
Yeah, exactly. All the yeah, the chi blockers.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? This makes so much sense.
Now I will say,
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just being a pessimist or a hater, but I can't
Just a
actually. Something about this isn't clicking with me. Saber-toothed tigers versus phoenixes. It doesn't seem
Yeah,
as
okay,
convincing
I get what you mean.
of a premise.
Dude,
I don't know.
It's basically the idea of it
tigers
is that,
versus
like,
phoenixes versus dragons. That's how it should be.
see that makes sense.
You know
I guess,
why?
Like now they're doing extinct creatures, which are cool, but then they're doing phoenixes, which are
Yeah,
mythological. They should
yeah.
save that for like another year. They should do like extinct creatures, extinct
Yeah.
tribes,
That'd be
then
awesome.
like the mythological tribes, the
Yeah.
dragon tribe, the the Tanuki tribe.
The Tanuki tribe. Okay, that was pretty good. That was really good.
Okay.
Wow.
Is Mario the leader of that crew?
I mean, like if you know what an actual Japanese Tanuki is,
A
that joke
Tanuki.
just gets so much funnier.
Wait, is it?
Don't
a
say
snake?
it. Don't say it.
All right. I won't say. Go ahead, LJ. Trying to say what it is.
Is it a snitch? Nah, you wouldn't get that. Anyway,
Why do you gotta be a hater? Why do you gotta be a hater?
What's the mythological American beast? Wait,
wait, we
Northern
locked.
dragon.
Wait, no. Dang it, I was gonna
Well,
say
quite-
Loch Ness.
We have
that's
nothing
not American. No.
mythological because America wasn't founded for
Bigfoot.
200 years. We
Nah,
have nothing.
I don't think Bigfoot's American either. I was gonna say El Chupacabra, but that's not American either.
No, that's Mexican.
Well, you know what you said about America? They take cultures and then.
Yeah, I mean, like America's a much more recent culture, and
we
mythology. Really, American mythology is just like superheroes. It's Superman and Batman. That's American mythology.
Pretty much.
like if you want something mythical, take a comic book character.
But like,
That's about
think
it.
about it. Like, what? I guess Rocket Raccoon
Yes.
is a
No.
mythological
Yes.
character.
Rocket
That's
Raccoon.
Can we? Do you, Maso? I know like we're getting on. There's a snippet of news. Do you mind if we continue this kind of course of discussion for a minute? What kind of tribes do you think? What kind of tribes do you want in Chima? Like designing a new wave. Like I'd love pandas.
Obligatory snake
Who
tribe.
doesn't?
But that'd be like Ninjago.
I guess.
Dude, who doesn't love
Yeah.
pandas?
A tiger tribe.
We're getting that.
Overdone.
I think
we should have
an LJ tribe.
They would get wiped out.
A viper tribe.
They should do underwater, and they should have like shark tribes.
No, I have it.
Viper
I
tribe.
got it. No. LJ's tribe. The dodos.
That's that. Yeah.
You shall pay dearly for
The
that
dodos.
tribe.
I mean, it fits into this extinct thing.
You know what? Yeah, it does. That's a
Like,
mythological creature.
I don't know if they're really mythological. They did exist at some point. What if like?
I wish dodos existed still.
I think I figured out Ian's tribe. Ian would be the snail tribe. They're slow, lazy. You hold them under a microscope and they look really creepy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the sloth tribe.
Yeah, I'm a sloth. Man. Sloth.
Nah, I think sloths have a better defense
Alright,
than snails.
what's your favorite animal to be made into a tribe? Right, you get
Turtle.
one tribe. What'd you get?
Turtle.
What would you guys pick?
Snake.
Snake, viper, what? So, what about you?
I'm gonna opt with pandas, like you.
Panda. Okay.
Um,
LJ?
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Hurry up.
Bald eagles.
Oh, you know what? I changed my answer. I want dragons. Dragons.
You want a dragon? I was actually gonna pick dragons too, and then I was gonna pick pandas, and you guys took both of them. So I'm gonna choose monkeys, specifically because I want to do a Lego stop motion of Journey to the West.
Monkeys would be nice.
Oh, dude, you're the man. You're the man.
See that's why I find it funny. They're like they have all these cool tribe ideas, and they go with tigers for the main antagonists for like
Seriously.
summer
the main-
2014.
It's also Chima. Chima's being overrun by apes.
They've
Rise of the Planet
yet
Apes.
to even make a bear tribe minifigure,
No,
even though
no.
they are an established
You know what?
tribe.
I want to change my answer. I want monkeys too. I want a Sun Wukong. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
I mean, like these dragons would be great, but I think Chima would have been really awesome if they decided to be a Journey to the West kind of theme,
That would be so
as
cool.
opposed to like Laval and his friends. Anyhow, that's just my theory.
Yeah,
Dragon.
Crag.
Yeah, Laval!
So unfortunately, it appears as if the panda picture has been deleted before anyone could save it for friends. So
No.
I'll tell you this: it wasn't a panda minifigure. It was like a panda animal that just like sat down, and yeah.
Eating bamboo.
I bet they're gonna be like the bear tribe in
Holding
the
his
TV show.
AK-47.
Just completely useless. They just sleep all the time.
They have that though.
Yeah, but they might replace them.
Well, this isn't Chima's
Nah.
friends. Pandas are in friends, and cause yeah.
Can we change our company from Pandemic Panda to Pandemic Monkey?
Let's not
No.
say we did.
No.
No.
Actually, let's not.
Pandas
I never
are
say
better.
we did
I
because
am-
that's lame.
Pandas are better.
I'm not opposed to calling yourself Dynamic Dragons though.
I was about no.
That does
I am.
sound better.
It's generic. We are panda. Must embrace
We
it.
are Panda.
Now, Ninjago.
We are strong.
Summer 2014. We have two pictures for Ninjago. And this is a snippet. This first one is a snippet from the set Battle for Ninjago City. And we're getting some temple.
How do we know this though? That it's from Ninjago City?
Because there are only two sets. One is Battle for Ninjago City, and one is the X1 Ninja Battle Machine. And this is a building, so...
Okay, I wasn't. You see, I wasn't aware of what the name of the other one was. I
Yeah.
had forgotten it.
Okay. And then there's a second picture. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows even who that is. It's just some guy with a black helmet and gold in some weird
I don't think this is.
vehicle.
You see, do we know for sure this is from Ninjago? This looks more something like out of Chima.
Perhaps it could be from Agents. I don't
No,
know.
I mean,
No, I doubt
People
it
are
doesn't look like
speculating that's an
Agents, I-
Overlord minifigure. But I'm like, that doesn't look like the
Eh.
Overlord. What's with the gold?
I don't know. I just. Yeah, and besides, what set would it be from? It looks, however, like it would be from the city.
The only thing people are saying it's Ninjago for is the white thing at the bottom that matches up with the coloration on the prior page for Ninjago. But that's about it. There's nothing
Yeah,
to say.
okay, that makes sense.
I guess so. Oh,
Come on. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't
A
want
lot of people.
Well, you just a hater like everyone else.
Wait, everyone, why do we all have to be haters, Ian, huh?
Because you are.
Best explanation ever. Because you are.
Because you are.
You see, Ian is our perpetual vacuum cleaner because everything he says sucks.
Haha. So anyway,
oh, LJ, whoa.
two
so
more
clever.
Settle
clever
down there,
for me.
dope head. Settle down.
two more pictures to go through. So we have superheroes. And I'm getting that right now, and as was previously deduced, we are getting 3 Guardians of the Galaxies. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxies. Guardians of the Galaxy sets, 1 X-Men
Go.
set, and that is the
Go.
Marvel
Go.
Summer
Oh,
Wave.
X-Men.
Now, the X-Men set is going to... I'm trying to find the picture. Better not be gone. That would just be terrible.
Don't say it then, because you'll drink it.
I know, right? Nope, still here. Okay. So the X-Men set is going to feature Storm, Magneto, Wolverine, and
Finally.
the Sentinel. Which
Oh, I've missed X-Men.
I missed the
I
80s.
know.
I'm not big on X-Men, so I don't know all this stuff. But I will ask
Oh, I
you
used
this:
to watch the cartoons.
Kahi, what do you think of this Sentinel? Do you think it is a faithful representation?
Okay, so Sentinels
pink
are
on
supposed to be
it.
like giant robots, giant purple robots. So it's a giant purple robot.
What do you think of the face?
But I mean,
Wasn't the robot
I think
pink? Shut up.
the robot is purple and pink. But
Oh, that's
okay,
why.
from what they're going from here, it looks like they are doing a classic X-Men set. They're not doing Days of Future Past per se. You're not like spoiling. You're not taking the It's not like inspired by the movie. It's inspired by the comics.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past.
Wolverine with
Like
That's
the
why the
cowl.
Sentinels are so.
Comic.
A lot more.
So the face looks okay. I think they'll end up doing better. Usually these prelim sets get to like
Oh
get
yeah,
better done. This is a catalog, right?
yeah,
Or-
it is. It's early.
Yeah. So no idea. Maybe not. It looks kind of simple, but at the same time, it's a system mech, and we haven't had those since basically Exo Force.
Lex
So
Luthor and then
Oh,
Ninjago.
that's true. We did the Lex Luthor.
I still
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
we've
why
had a
you
bunch
guys
of them
don't
since
want
Exo
an
Force.
X-Men Lego game.
That's true. I
Standalone.
forgot about that. But isn't this using the Mixel pieces?
Yes, it is. That's the new.
Okay,
part,
so yeah,
the new
that's
system.
new.
And then there's the Guardians
Well,
of the
anyhow,
Galaxy
so-
sets, which we can't see for some reason, probably because movie spoilers. But they're getting a huge set apparently. Look at the size of that box. 76021.
Man, look at that box. That's so big.
And then we are getting superhero Duplo. And I'm gonna post this just for the
no.
heck of it because I find it absolutely hilarious. Look at that
oh,
Joker.
I can't wait.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I want to know how I got these scars.
You
I
want
was
to know
gonna
how
do
I sound
flow
like LJ?
I was
A terrible.
I was in a Duplo set.
Look at the Batman at the
I have to take a look at it.
room.
Oh no, it's vroom vroom.
Yep.
Dude, okay, so spin, bath, pal, all that great stuff.
Oh my god.
What the
It looks like Steve or Family Guy wearing a
What is
balance.
that? That's almost like the
His head
Batmonk.
shape. His head shape
No,
goes
no.
out.
Head shapes.
Dude, y'all remember Batmonk?
No.
The
Who would name
chipmunk version
themselves?
of Batman? Come on, does no one remember this?
What
It
kind
looks
of
just
Lego-
like that.
What kind of person would name themselves a Bat Monk?
Because it was a chipmunk parody of Batman, you dumb
Well,
person.
That's lame. And you know what? You're lame.
How dare you say the chipmunks are lame? You,
Very easily.
you, how dare you?
I just said very easily.
And then
Oh, man. See what I
Finally.
mean? Such a hater. Such a hater on a classic tale.
the final thing that we
three.
have today.
That's good.
It's a picture of Hero
Chipmunks
Factory featuring the Queen Beast set. And of note is the fact that that Evo machine doesn't look half bad. I just wish it wasn't Evo. And the Queen Beast has a new wing piece rather than being the Benton tail that we're so accustomed to. And it actually looks to be an upscaled version of the spider arms from the Chima minifigures. So if they were going to make a spider construction set, Yeah. That may be the original intent of that piece. I don't know. It
Well,
looks
I'm
nice.
glad they didn't make it.
But they'll do. They may in the future.
But
In the
Meso,
future.
I hope they.
Quick, Marty, get in the DeLorean.
I hope they don't though, Meso, because you know what? Spiders.
Spiders.
Spiders. You wuss.
Ron Weasley.
Why did ultimate spiders?
All right.
What the heck?
So on that note,
Stop.
So Viper, if you see a guy who's like Ron Weasley on the street, do you guys all just point and laugh at him for his stupidity and cowardliness?
No, gingers have actually got quite a good respect in this country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
They like
Yeah,
stand on
that's,
their own.
that's
They're
why
like,
the doctor always wants to be one.
they're like, we're gingers.
So, do all the gingers of the world flock to the United Kingdom?
You know, this is more offensive than I think it needs to be.
yup. So,
To be fair, though, we did just go on a huge rant, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's probably one other thing I'd like to mention, and it's in regards to a set Lego very recently unveiled.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons
Yeah, we
house.
could
We didn't
briefly
talk
talk
about that.
about-
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
we did not talk about that. We should, actually, because
that house is
I'm not
legit.
gonna lie, I'm not a fan of The Simpsons, but I thought it looked lame from the outside, to be honest. I thought I was like, the outside looks okay. But inside, it has so much detail.
Well, you see, I'm not talking specifically about the set. The set looks fantastic. I've seen The Simpsons before. It's a very accurate representation.
And a
They
very
put a lot of work. It is very impressive.
long
What
show.
I'm getting at is that, Kahi, I'd like you to remember, and I know you're a big fan of it, this set is what replaced what would have been the Firefly.
I know. I know.
What?
This.
Okay,
You see, I
so-
don't feel that. I don't exactly believe that The Simpsons should be a Lego set. It's not
Yeah.
a children's thing. And you know, some could
I mean,
argue,
alright,
well,
I
times have changed. Well,
I don't mind The Simpsons being a Lego set. What I do mind is Firefly not being a Simpsons set, or not a Lego set, because they said, because this Firefly had a lot of mature themes in it. It's The Simpsons. Like, come on.
Simpsons.
Like,
yeah.
there's
It's a family-oriented show. How can
no.
they-
oh, wow, Ian. Wow.
Really? The Simpsons? Are you kidding me?
You ever seen Firefly?
Oh, Firefly, no.
Exactly.
No, I've seen
Firefly.
Firefly, but what I'm getting at is in Simpsons. Just-
Have you seen the Simpsons?
yeah, I've seen
right?
both shows.
You've seen both shows.
Yes.
Which one is more not family friendly?
Of course, Firefly.
I would actually argue it's The Simpsons.
What? Okay, now you're just insane.
Yes.
aren't
I
you
would
happy I
actually-
brought this up, Messa?
yeah.
Because all right, think about how later. I mean, early seasons it was one of the first shows to start to break out of the whole primetime ordeal. So they did start. It started off more as a kind of family geared show, but it was always pushing the boundaries. And I feel like by now, of course, current Simpsons, they just have as much inappropriate material as Firefly would have in order to keep it from the.
Dude, I'm not even going to even try to argue this. That you
Because he's
think
right.
that Firefly is the more family-friendly TV show. You're insane.
Yeah. No.
Insane,
are
that's
not-
great.
not-
Insane.
Not to the point. I would say because obviously Firefly has a lot of
gratuitous violence.
Well, let's be
I won't
honest.
say anything else
So
because
does Star Wars. Star Wars has the same amount of violence that Firefly has.
I would say less, but
Now, if think of have you seen the Clone Wars too? I mean, okay, maybe not even the Clone Wars. Like just any of the Star Wars movies, they had a ton of violence in them. it's a sci-fi thing. That's just
Well,
how
they were always blocked, in a sense. Always
Bionicle's violent.
kept under that PG-13 rating.
So is Firefly. None of the stuff that they show is over a PG-13 rating.
But they always
If
presented certain properties that were more mature, in the sense, far more mature than children.
Did
can
you
understand.
see Slave Leah? Were you there for episode 6?
Oh yeah. Well,
Come
then
on.
again, you also got
Much back-
you also got to remember that
That
movie
was
was
rated
made back
PG.
in the early '80s, late
So?
'70s. No,
that anything that's even worse. That means that boundaries have been stretched all the way up to here.
no, that means the
Made in the 80s.
ESRB rating was not in full effect like it is now.
Who
Back
cares
then,
about
they
the
could get away
ESRB
with it.
rating?
I mean, like, they still make episode 3 sets, and episode 2 is rated, PG-13. So obviously there's stuff.
Well, let's think about it this way. What about the new Clone Wars that came out? How more child-oriented is that compared to any of the Star Wars movies? Come on.
It's
It's
not-
animated
it's not-
series.
It's like-
cartoon.
It's made for kids.
It's made for children. Yes.
Yeah.
The movies are not.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't just make set-based stuff. The Clone Wars, they have sets based
Yeah.
off the movies.
Oh yeah.
They've
Just
made
this
sets
year, they're
based
making the
off
Mos
movies.
Eisley Cantina.
The thing with like Simpsons is I've never watched Firefly before, so I can't.
I've never seen
But
either
Simpsons
Simpsons or
has loads-
Firefly.
Simpsons has a lot of characters in it, and they can easily like bring out loads of sets because there's so many different characters in different sets.
Unfortunately, it's
Like
not
buildings.
actually getting
I-
a full
I would
wave.
do that.
They're just getting
But it's-
collectible mini.
Yeah. Just
And
they're just
not
getting
only
one
that,
set.
Not only that.
I think the thing is that with Simpsons is that it's much more an adult-oriented cartoon now,
Yeah.
more than ever. I mean, like,
No, I still think
especially in
it's
the recent Simpsons episodes, recent seasons. Someone even argued it's gotten a lot less funny, but it's a lot less family friendly. Right now, it's they know that the target audience is mostly later to middle-aged adults, and they play to that. And there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just that Lego said we're not going to have Firefly because it didn't, it has more mature themes, and then they're going with Simpsons. It just seems like Lego was that reasoning doesn't work for it anymore. If you're going to have Simpsons, you have to allow Lego Firefly.
Yeah.
A lot of their reasonings for denying
It's-
Cuusoo stuff basically just boiled down to we don't want the license, but we don't want to pay for
Exactly.
the license, so we're just gonna come up with some other reason.
Not only that,
But like,
Simpsons
you would
is a
think, all right,
comedy show. Firefly is not. That is a drama. I mean, what is Lego going to take more, a comedy or a drama series? I would
Well,
say they're going to lean more on the comedy.
You're gonna just
no,
go. It
you
goes
are
right back to the.
absolutely incorrect.
The thing is, though, it goes
Think
right back to the argument. Star Wars is a drama.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is circular.
all the license fees
It's
on-
extremely.
drama. Star Wars, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. All of these license themes have all been dramas. This is one of the first. I'm not sure if it's the first, but it's one of the first licensed comedy sets.
You're really?
Like, it was much more like
The only
drama.
other one I can think
Yeah,
of is
think
SpongeBob.
Does
Yeah,
anybody
true,
remember
yeah,
Simpsons
I guess.
Hit and Run?
I remember that.
That was such a good game.
That was a great game.
But I mean,
But-
that's just the circle. What the
Well,
logic we're
not only
coming to now.
that. Not only that. I would say they take Simpsons because it's lasted long. It's still going. So
That is
Firefly
definitely
it's got a
Oh,
lot more
come into their
popularity
reasoning.
than Firefly.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not as
The mo-
popular as it used to be, Simpsons.
Yeah, and like Firefly has one of the most, outside of maybe Earthbound, one of the most
Cult.
energetic fan bases.
However,
Cult fan bases for something that's already dead.
that may
Yeah, well,
be
as soon as they
true.
brought it back, no one
However,
cared.
I bet that did go into Lego's decision that it's not.
This
current,
would be awesome.
So let's
Lego Mass Effect.
pass it up. In
Okay,
favor of
that'll
something that
take.
is current.
That'll take. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, I feel like if you took the drama and action of Star Wars and combined it with like kind of the more kind of not really mature, but the more older skewed raunchiness of The Simpsons, you basically get Firefly. If you're gonna go with the boundaries that Simpsons has plus the action that Star Wars has, that's Firefly. They can't justify not putting Firefly in because of it's
Well,
too.
let's think of what
they wanted
Firefly
to-
is. It's a space western. Why would they want to do that when they already have Star Wars filling up its space capacity, and they already have western kind of sets or set pieces?
That's never been an option before. They've I mean, like they were. What's this that has Cuusoo put out before? They've done
Back to the Future, the Mars Space Rover, and Minecraft.
I guess all of these, even though Star Wars does fulfill one area of their space theme, they always come out with space themes outside of it. Space Police,
Galaxy Squad,
Lego Astronauts, Lego Space, Galaxy
Alien
Squad,
Conquest.
all of that stuff. They Mars Mission, they still came out with that where Star Wars was going.
Well, is there really a necessity to having this dead franchise that no one will remember?
Is there a necessity? What do you?
Or is there any necessary?
Okay, stop.
Or is there any necessary
Come
reason
on.
to making Lego
Come on.
set pieces for a show that's long dead? Come on.
Back to the
It's
Future.
Firefly then.
Back to the Future came out before I was born. And they're like, no, that's it's iconic. They'll make a set out of it. Back to the it's not like there's no reboot. It's an old movie.
It's
Back to the Future
popular as
is an old movie.
heck.
It was popular back in its day, 1985. Not so much now. Yeah, it's fair because it's an iconic piece of media history, and so is Firefly.
Well, I would.
If you want to make that argument,
I would
Back to
still
the Future
think
is
they
dead
show.
long before, and it doesn't have as big as a fan base as
I would
Firefly.
beg to differ.
Well, you would, and you would be wrong.
People would literally when the movies came out, people were going out and buying DeLoreans. I don't think when Firefly came out, people were going out and buying like cheap Western kind of looking guns from the show. I don't think that, or any kind of.
I will say this.
But-
No, I'm trying to think.
I
There's-
do not
there's
doubt
not really
that
anything to
Firefly
go
has
on
a
for
huge
Firefly.
fan base. I never heard of it before meeting
Cult
you guys.
fan base, a cult fan base.
So.
Let's be reasonable here. It's not
But,
that.
Back to the Future has obviously more wider recognition, but they don't have a dedicated fan base overall.
Yes.
I would say their dedicated fan base is much, much, much smaller than Firefly's. It's because Firefly became a very big hit after it finished airing because Fox decided to kill it before it started to they put it on air basically. They aired all the episodes out of order. They put it in like a slot no one would watch. They even missed airing the last couple episodes. DVD sales has soared ever since Firefly's come out, and
Because
it's
people
it's
were trying to
very,
get it
very
back. And
top-
once it came back, no one cared.
It
Sales
didn't-
were
it
still
never
dropping.
did that. Never. I don't know what you're talking about.
They brought it
literally
back
never
for.
came back.
They literally brought it back to try and continue a season 2. So fans were going out buying the DVDs. Kind of the other way of petitioning.
Yes.
In a sense.
Yes. So they brought back Firefly.
And
right?
then they killed
brought
it
back.
immediately because sales were so low. No one was really giving a crap that it was back. It's just kind of to the sense that people wanted it back just for the heck of it.
Jordan.
Seriously, have you not heard this?
Oh yeah.
People were petitioning for this show to come back. And once it came back,
I
no one
have
cared.
heard it came back. It
It's
never
exploding.
came back. First off,
Everything's
Dude,
falling
when it-
apart.
Stabilizing like Schwarzenegger's
we
cock.
all
Seriously.
Cease and desist.
there is no. Ian has decided to go make a fool out of himself on half
Cease
Mission
and
Question. Now, the
desist.
one point is Serenity, which was the movie, and the movie did not do as well, specifically because you had to have watched the TV show to really get the movie. It was one of those. It was one of those things that,
was
and
just
like
thinking of the movie when he said season 2.
it's
I
possible,
didn't
but
say
it was
movie.
also stupid to mention it. Yeah, exactly. You have no idea of the movie, so argument's still most of them valid. The reason, okay,
I'm
the
talking
thing with
about the
the
TV show.
movies that they spent more money they spent much more money in the TV show, and not in TV, in the movie than they did instead of making a real season 2. And what happened is that enough people, like all the fans went to see it, and it made a ton of money for a TV show, but not enough for a movie. It paid back what it owed, so it wasn't a loss. It wasn't like it didn't suffer anything, but it wasn't like a huge box office hit because the general audience for movie couldn't get into it because they never watched a TV show.
I heard that the TV show was far more popular than the movie.
Yes, it was.
So I'd figure fans would want that back for a season 2, and yet that didn't happen.
Yes, of course it didn't happen. People want Young Justice back too. That's not happening.
There's petitions out there, but
People want Bionicle back.
No,
BBB.
it's like
People want Bionicle. It's like
petitions,
people
everyone.
want it
Petitions.
Wait, what, Viper?
it was
You
good
were trying
and
to say something?
want it back doesn't mean it's automatically gonna
it's
come
like
back.
Mass
Obviously.
Effect. You know that they wanted a Mass Effect movie, the fans, even though Mass Effect movie, a movie from Mass Effect, wasn't actually its origin media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is still getting that movie. So.
Is it?
Yeah.
I have thoughts about that too. It's I think a big deal Mass Effect is being able to infuse yourself into the story.
Yeah.
Your character decisions. I think like if they did a movie, it wouldn't be
No.
and it might do something to do. It just wouldn't be the same experience. You get Mass Effect is one of those things that it works because you are in a video game. You can make decisions. You can be your own person. You can make friends. You can kill allies. You can do all that stuff, and it's all
Or
on you.
like a Halo movie.
All right, Halo's different. I think Halo could work well as a movie, but not
if it's done by the right person.
anyhow.
There was going to be a movie, but look what happened to that. I got shot down because of two stupid...
It got
20th
turned into
Century
District
Fox.
9.
I don't know.
Oh, District 9's good though.
That was a great movie, but I wanted
That
my
was a good
Halo
movie.
movie. That's what I want.
Okay,
And
so
it's like
thank
the
you all
opposite
for watching TTV episode.
Anyhow. But final words, I think a Lego Firefly would have. Probably would have done as well as the DeLorean did in sales. I can't say how well the Simpsons set is going to sell, but I would say a Firefly set would have done very well.
Well, The Simpsons is still going. Firefly's dead. I mean, which
Yeah, but
franchise do you want to popular your little set piece?
So is Back to the Future. 1, 2. Most people that are fans of Simpsons now agree that the later episodes suck. So even though it's ongoing, it's losing fans.
Even then, it's still an ongoing show. It still has the popularity to give it the
that is probably
push
why
for this
Lego
whole
didn't
Lego set
do it.
pieces.
Let's be real. It may not have been a good reason, but it probably factored into their
Yeah,
decision.
it may not have been a good reason, but it's still
I
going.
totally agree. I'm saying that like they did Back to the Future.
Mhm.
Back to the Future is also not going.
Yeah.
Oh, it's long dead.
So the debate really should be Back to the Future or Firefly, which should they have done?
I don't really care of the two.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy either
In
one.
fact, one's already done.
It should have definitely been Firefly, to be honest.
But
But
DeLorean.
I say that as a fan. I will admit the DeLorean is pretty cool though.
And on that note,
There are probably plenty of other shows that could take.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of other. When you say Lego something, you can always come up. But I did like. I mean, they had the model up for Serenity and everything, and it was so good, and they could have made it. They could have made it, and they could have made it spectacular, and they didn't. And that's the sad truth.
okay.
set.
Life.
So.
I'd rather have a Game of Thrones Lego set piece than Firefly any day.
Oh jeez. Now, if you want to get to mature content, yeah, Game of Thrones probably not the best deal of that.
Hey, you know what? They already did Lord of the Rings, so
I will say, if they do a Game of Thrones set, then anything mature for Firefly gets thrown out of the window. That excuse is just that can't be an excuse anymore.
I don't
If
know.
make a Game of Thrones
They
set.
made a Lord of the Rings game. They made Lego set pieces of that, and that's pretty gratuitous on the level of Game of Thrones.
That's true. Yeah. No, well, the sexual content. And nudity
yeah,
is a
minus
lot.
the sexual content, but still.
We managed to get quite a lot of discussion out of little news, as is always with us. I want to do a short 20-minute episode. You guys make it an hour. So, I hope the fans enjoyed this. And
I'm sure they
we
will.
thank you all for following our content and watching. Please be sure to like, rate, favorite, comment, subscribe, that whole spiel. And we'll see you in the coming days for more Hero Factory Invasion from Below content, as well as other assorted videos. Thank you all for watching. I'm Misna.
I'm LJ.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Ian.
I'm Viper.
This was TTV, episode 89. Goodbye.